And that's why I don't want to become a marketing manager. I become a marketing manager for myself only, or for like very close friends. How the job is done, and what I mean by that is, so everyone has their own different kind of job, and we basically have discussion on, or like learn from each other how the job is done and done well, and how doing it well, or like someone doing it well versus someone that's doing a really bad job at it. On my end, right now I'm doing social media and community management and content creation, but that's all, like that's currently. And before I used to do also marketing, at least like video editing, ad management and all of that. So I guess the complete umbrella term would be like marketing management. And yeah, it's so yeah, marketing management is basically the let's say the definition people popular that's known in a popular sense is sell this product, like make this product successful in the market basically, or get market share. It's all of that. It's basically get more sales, get more positive reviews, get a lot of them, a higher percentage of the market share, and that's like just a general thing. Under that, there's community management, customer satisfaction, sales numbers, partnership acquisition, return on investment for the ads, just like all of these things. And yeah, so like yeah, that's the job. So yeah, as a marketing manager, you wouldn't necessarily have to do all of those small things, or like specific things, not necessarily small, but you have to keep every part of these small jobs. There'd be a person or a team that's doing them. So for example, a social media manager, someone that's talking with the content manager and talking with the content manager and the account manager, and is there something else? And that part is also like connected to the customer satisfaction department that also like keeps track of all the social media as well as online mentions and so on. They're kind of all interconnected with each other kind of. And yeah, like as the marketing manager, you have to just talk with the heads, and the heads of each one would talk with their own like workers to connect to execute their jobs. And if there's an issue, obviously like the issue would be presented to their managers, and their managers to the marketing manager, so that see if there's any issues with setting up timelines on when like and it also kind of, the marketing manager would talk with the a project manager in terms of estimating like when should we start marketing, when should we announce a release date, where to tell people if they have issues and all of that, and what
your milestones are,
and sales milestones, all of that. And I'm not gonna go into specifics of like what each role under marketing does and how they do it well, but yeah, that's the general idea of marketing management and their goals in terms of getting sales, getting partnerships, getting high reviews, etc., and making sure that there's no another important thing, PR, public relations. That's also important, and crisis management in terms of public, a PR nightmare, etc.
Your PR is under marketing. Interesting. Ours is not. Ours is under customer experience, which I guess it might be under sales in general, or commercial, but whatever.
Yeah, I mean, anything that has to do with the public is something that has to do with marketing. So yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
So yeah, and in terms of doing a bad job at it, a marketing.
You don't hit your numbers.
Yep. But that's kind of the issue. Like, for example, I don't want to work at a company as a marketing manager, because a lot of, at least maybe how I perceive it at least, but a lot of companies, when they look at a marketing manager, and okay, a good marketing manager equals he or she manages to get the numbers, like good sales, basically. That's it. That's the gist of it. But even if you do,
Your
even if you
KPIs is always going to just be sales number, right?
yeah, and even if you play all of your cards right, even above and beyond, if it flops, if the sales flop, you're a bad marketing manager in their eyes, and that's not the case. If you and that's why I don't want to become a marketing manager. I become a marketing manager for myself only, or for like very close friends. And the reason why I say this is because, well, I understand it, but also I'd convey my understanding to my friends in terms of this product, this good or service might flop, even if we do every best marketing tactic out there. And the reason is sometimes the product
can't sell a piece of shit.
Yeah, even if it's good, like sometimes it just doesn't work out. Like if a good market,
the market just doesn't care.
Yeah, and what was I about to say? Oh, and the best way, like if anyone's caring about this, like that's listening, if the best way to do marketing is include a marketing perspective, a marketing person, while you're still ideating on what you want to make. Basically, because the perspective they bring is, okay, or like a good one would be, is they would first research the market, research the pain points of the market, see the competition, do all of the research, then the ideation would start, and then they do A/B testing. A/B testing as in like try this product, then try this different kind of product that's kind of similar, and see which one does better. That's A/B testing, and do basically all of these research and testing to see, okay, the success chance of this, or like not the success chance, the failure rate chance of the failure chance of this, the chance of this failing is very low or not high, at least. And then you can continue on developing the product and start marketing it to at least reach a point of breaking even.
Yeah, I agree with that. Like, that's your viability assessment, right? Your viability assessment is to identify a target market that actually has pain points that you can solve with your product, and then figure out whether or not your product is actually good, right? And then maybe even do some closed testing with actual people. But here's the thing, right? We both agree on this. This is a good idea. I agree. Viability assessments are super important. Salespeople, marketing people need to be involved. I agree. But we hate it in video games because design by committee is basically what this is.
Yeah. Well, I mean, look, we do hate bad these corporate games. However,
they do sell.
They do sell.
It's true. It's true.